Let me start it over. 3 packs! Yes, it's going to be 3 packs. Now, welcome guys. The expansion dropped. The old gods are awake, and so is this old god right here. I got the free packs from Blizzard, the 3. And we will buy some more, I think. So that's the right one. And going to, I think it's, is it still kept at 50? Yeah, it cannot exceed, okay. 50. And was this 50? What? Okay. And another 50. I don't think it was... I think something went wrong here. Yes. Okay, the gold was pretty much delayed. So I have gold for 6 more now. And now I'm broke. But, okay. We're waiting for the authorization. But we have 109 packs, if I counted correctly. Is it? Yeah, everything seems to be a little bit laggy right now. Okay, so the 109, I have to say I haven't looked much into the new cards. I've seen, of course, some of them, but not all of them. So we can, on the way, we can talk a little bit about them. And of course, since I'm online again, we can talk a little bit. So, but let's start. That's that's a funny animation. And we'll see it another 100 times, I guess. So, a few commons, basically for every class and a random. So this is kind of like the Toad, just for 1 mana. The Ghoul, pretty good for Warrior, obviously. Then a 2 for Taunt, not too bad, and a Pirate to give my weapon attack. I'm not sure how many pirates are in the standard deck set right now. We'll have to figure that out. And Darkshire Librarian. Discard a random card and draw a card. It's fun. Could be fun. Have to speed up the pace though, otherwise I'll not be able to see the game today. Another taunt, of course. I feel that... Oh, that looks nice. I feel that the set has a lot of taunts. 1-5. I'm rage. Okay, what a joke card. And a carrion grab. 2-5. And a lot of health also. It's like a lot of down trading abilities here. And a how do you pronounce that in English, actually? Satoon? Sathoon? I don't know. But I've seen a lot of them and the cards, and they seem to make for some really interesting and big minions. It's just 40 dust packs. Psychotron. A bigger Annoyatron. I wonder actually, that's probably worse than Sunwalker still. I mean, Sunwalker's +1 mana, but the stats are... The Sunwalker stats are in a good sweet spot, but that might change. Start of your turn, reduce this card's cost by 1. Always? Like, it sticks? You just have to keep it in your hand and play a 0 mana 4/4 at some point? Like a Sea Giant, if you will? Is this how it works? We'll see. On the hunt, deal 1 damage, summon a 1/1. Okay, this one again, and the rare is a Cold Sorcerer with spell damage and Sathoon synergy. Deal 4 damage to a minion. Overload, of course, it's typical shaman cards, right? Oh, that's a shaman pack. Typical shaman cards right there. Self-will 0, give a random in... That's kind of like a noble sacrifice. Oh, this could work in Secret Paladin, actually. Just to make everything more sticky. Might work in many decks. Thune? Okay, this could be. Jeez, so many commons. At least there are pity timers. I hope they are still in check. Undercity Huckster probably. Add a random class card to your hand. Okay, that's kind of like Burgle with a minion. That's way better than Burgle because it is a minion. It's not like random arcane intellect. Combo gain +1/+1. That's interesting. It's kind of like a zombie chow. Shadow Strike. That's the previous one was a shaman one. This is a rogue one. Deal 5 damage to all an undamaged character. Okay, and a Geomancer and Kuthun synergy. Nice. Oh god, I really have to pick up the pace a little bit. There's so many like familiar, kind of familiar artworks like this one. 3/1 style. Twisted. They just pumped up old cards, it seems like, and put them to another mana cost. It's a beast draw card. Beast Druid, huh? I still try to make it work. I wonder if... Probably not in standard if they remove cards. The taunt thing again, Divine Shield, Primal Fusion, Totem Shaman, they tried to make this a thing also. It's like the one boss fight, right? Where you kill a minion and then it spawns slimes for you. If it was a minion, it would be insane. Okay, nothing special here. Yeah, the servers are still kind of laggy. I'm not sure if I want to play with this lag though. But I have to give props to Blizzard that they finally managed to release on the day they announce, because usually it was like, yeah, we'll be live on the 27th, and then you're sitting there, 27th, 9 PM, and you're like, okay, it's not going to happen, I go to bed. And then they drop it, like, in the middle of the night, more or less. Forbidden Ritual, spend all your mana, summon that many 1/1 tentacles. Not even imps, just tentacle. Boo. So, we're getting into the last 100, and a lot of more slime is going to happen here. Oh, finally something that's not... Oh, that's a good pack. Oh, that's a pack now. 2 epics are rare and a golden common, after like 10 standard packs. So we have a Blade for the Paladin, give +1/+1 to your minion with Divine Shield. Okay, interesting. Could work well with a 1-drop we've seen earlier. Summon a 2/2 slime, that's like a mini Belcher. Power Word Tentacles. Okay. Blood of the Ancient One, if you control 2 of these at the end of their turn, merge them into the Ancient One. Okay. 9 mana, 9/9, this seems insane. Validated Doomsayer. At the start of your turn, set this minion's attack to 7. I remember that I saw this one earlier. It's kind of fun. Should be invalidated, right? Third Rage. Give you here +4 attack or gain 8 armor. Oh, well, this is removal spell or survival spell. That's kind of okay. Especially if you somehow get like a weapon, Doomhammer or something. Okay, nothing too special here. That's the wolf. Are the spiders beasts that I saw just from the hunter card? Could be interesting for Beast Hunter. Speaking of which, discover a minion, give it +1/+1. Okay. 2 mana is probably too much though. If it was 1, it would probably be... On the other hand, you can at least choose the minion, so... And class cards are more likely. But 2 mana seems a little bit too much. Thistle Tea. Draw a card, add 2 copies of it to your hand. I remember this from World of Warcraft actually. I just don't know what it did. I think it refreshed some energy. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it even was a rogue card, but I think so. I'm pretty sure. It's fun. Always, if there's more than one rare, then there's also a gold card. Oh, a golden one even. Yeah, the tokens from Infested Wolves are beast. Okay, that's interesting. Big Hauntmaster synergy, I suppose. Ah, we're getting better now. Renounce Darkness. Replace your hero power and warlord cards with another classes. The cards cost 1 less. Warlock cards. Is this on my hand or in the whole deck? That's a very weird card, and I'm pretty sure we'll see it in some of the Trolden videos. They're going to come. Some highlight reels. Where some crazy stuff happens. And you just play priests or something. Eater of Secrets. So where's my golden card? Alright. 7 of Yogg-Saron, cast Remnant spell. It costs 5 or less. Whole deck and hand. Okay, this is going to be very fun for some streamers, I suppose. Or players. Renounce Darkness is printed for some dank conceit games. Yeah, I guess I think so too. This is going to make some fun games. Especially in Arena, I suppose. Where you're like, do you want to take Magma Rager? I don't know, Young Dragonhawk, or this one? And then you take this one and you just mess up a whole game, I guess. Especially because the cards are cheaper. Like you play it on 2 and then you suddenly get like crazy cards 1 turn early all the time. Is there a deck I want to play first? I'm not sure. I'll look over the cards when we're done here. Sethune obviously seems like an option for like almost any classes, I suppose. Probably Warrior, where you have time to play all those cards. Now we're getting a lot of epics, that's cool. Cyclopean Horror. Gain +1 health for each enemy minion. But I'm not even sure what format to play. Obviously I have to play standard to get the pack quests going. Bog Creeper. Fan Creeper just bigger. They made a few cards just bigger. If your hero attacked this turn. That's a weird card. It's not even a beast for some reason. Huh. Thought about Druid at the first place. Would fit into a beast Druid deck maybe. Obviously it's going to be okay for weapon classes, maybe Rogue and such. Spreading Madness. Deal 9 damage randomly split among all characters. Oh, come on. This is... like... there are going to be videos where your opponent has 9 health and it always hits his face. And oh god, it's like Matter Bombers even worse. Priests have potential for Cthulhu? Cthulhu? Yeah, probably too. Duskboar. Why didn't they call it Magma Boar? Seriously. Ancient Shieldbearer. Yeah, I saw this in Warrior. I played like one casual game on in my lunch break today. And I saw this, and of course it gave the... like, there was a Shield Maiden, and then there was this, and the Warrior was just unkillable from me. So I saw one Cthulhu Warrior. Give me +1/+2. Might be worth playing if you have a lot of Divine Shields and or some spell synergy. I'm not sure. Seems weird, but interesting at least. Blackwater Pirate. Another pirate. Interesting. So a wild format pirate deck should definitely be valuable. Dorgan, welcome back to streaming live again. Yeah, I usually like... My streams are too short so that people are jumping in too late to really make it often, but I thought this was a good occasion. Glad that you enjoy my videos still. Stand against darkness. Summon 5 silver recruits. Yeah, that's kind of like a ball of spiders, and yeah, you will always have to clear them because people might play. If people play this and master, you know they probably play quartermaster too. Stream longer? Yeah, I would like to, but there's so much going on and so few time that has to be spared somehow. Copy of friendly minions' attack and health. This is interesting. Especially if you run a buff deck. Maybe like Paladin or something. It's like a faceless manipulator, just that it has taunt. And no attack. It's an interesting minion, I like the idea. And this priest card was less than 2 attack and the warrior card was more than 10 attack. There will be a lot going on with Cthulhu. Yep. Okay, 80 more to go. Goldens and epics. This one... Okay. Most of them are known already. Steward of Darkshire. Whenever you summon a 1 health minion, give it... Okay, there will be some Divine Shield Paladin decks, right? And this pirate guy. Huh. Maybe I should try Pirate, Rogue and Wild. Oh yeah, it's the Christmas card pack still, right? Whoops. Maybe for the last 50 we should change to something else. To make it more appropriate. At least this has some pseudo eggs. So it could be Easter. Well, Easter is also over somewhat. Evolved Kobold. What? I think I would run the 2/6 version of that for 4 mana though. Wow. 2/2 spell damage plus... Pretty meh. They have such a bad body. Okay, can someone explain to me how this card works? Is it like a sea giant? Like a mini sea giant? You just have it sit there and wait until you can play it for basically free? Or to fill up your curve? That's weird. Server. I really don't want to play this evening with the service being that laggy. While opening cards already. Anyone on EU and can tell me how the latency is there? Is it playable? Battlecry restore 5 health? This seems pretty nice actually. It's at least better than... It's way better than Priestress of Elune, how it's called. Has a good stat distribution and it's a better... And the Battlecry you can choose on which to heal. That seems pretty nice. It has nice artwork too. Definitely a card I want to play, it seems. You have it in your hand and the mana goes down as the turns pass. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, the first legendary today. With an epic and a rare. And a golden common. Destroy a frozen minion. Interesting. Give all your Death Realm minions in your hand +1/+1. So that's like, have cards in your hand, just don't dump them all. Incentive. Epic is Wisps of the Old Gods. Summon 7 1/1 wisps. Or give your minions +2/+2. Okay. And let's see what the legendary is. Malkorok. Equip a random weapon. 6/5 for 7 mana. It's a truly random weapon, right? It's not like this cover. Huh. Okay, the Blingtron weapons are actually usually very underwhelming, but could be nice. Also, there was this one weapon minion, right? That could only attack if you attack. Mark of... Oh god, so many things to pronounce. Yisharge? Give a minion plus 2. Yeah, we already had that. Yeah, Malkorok doesn't seem to be a great legendary to pull. Actually, if it... Statistically, we should have drawn 2 legendaries by now, I think. Yeah, almost. Like now. We should pull 2 or 3 during this session if I have to rely on the pity timer. That's a lot of rares. Cthulhu. Just for the attack and... interesting. I just opened 70 packs yesterday. This makes me want to buy more. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want you to spend money just because I'm opening packs. And this one again. Midnight Drake. Why the plus attack? That seems so weird. Did you get anything good? Well, I got a lot of stuff. I'm not sure. Some of them seem okay, but I'm not sure if I actually got something extraordinary good so far. Hooded Acolyte. Okay, more Cthulhu cards. I find this pretty daring to rely on like the one card in your deck, and that they are pushing this concept of you have this one card and then you interact with it in your deck, and then things happen so much with this expansion. I'm not sure if this... because usually there shouldn't be too much deck building skills with a Cthulhu deck then. You just put all the synergy cards in there, get rid of the bad ones, and then fill it with your typical class cards. And then it's good. Usher of Souls. Okay. Another one. So these cards are all useless if you don't play Cthulhu, so... it's kind of sad. I mean, they're coming like, I don't know, 130 cards or something? And there are 20 or 25? I don't know. Of them that are only good if you play this specific type of deck. I wonder if this is a good idea to build an expansion around, but might be okay. Faceless Summoner, summon a random 3-cost minion. That actually seems pretty good. If the deck tree stay the same, then the stats, the general stat distribution. I'm not sure how the meta will be affected by this expansion, obviously, and the standard and wild formats, but the stat distribution for this one is pretty good, even for 6 mana. And then you have a random other minion with it, and 3, the 3 slot has a lot of good battle cries though, and not that good of stats, but can always work. More epics. Disciple of Cthulhu. Again, you won't play this card, especially not for 3 mana. It's kind of a better Ironforge Rifleman though. Now we're getting somewhere. Doomcaller. Again, and another Cthulhu card. And another Cthulhu card, and I don't know, I feel it's weird to have this many cards in your expansion that just get played in one specific deck type. At least it's viable for every class, I suppose, even though Druid seems to be very strong. Or seems to have the best chances to make it strong. At least based on what the chat says. More epics. I'm getting so many epics. This turn your healing effects deal damage instead. Oh, that's like a Organized Soul Priest without a minion. God, did I miss a... Yes, I missed a donation, sorry. €3 from Omar. Or Ohms 420. Thanks, man. It's much appreciated. Balefin Tidehunter. A Murloc. Summon an ooze with taunt? Okay. This seems a weird minion. Did I see this before? It was a common. Priests need more solid curve minions, not more useless combo cards. Yeah, I felt so too. I saw this card and was like, okay, you can play this whenever you want and don't have to... But without a minion, the effect is just... Like, I don't know, you play the card, then you hit something for 2 mana, and then you spend 4 mana to deal 2 damage. Great. Yeah, it's kind of another combo card. You can play it with Pyro, but you have to play the Pyro and... €10 is actually a lot, Ohms. Thanks a lot. I have to change it here. Let me just do this on the fly. Hopefully. Maybe. Evolve. I already had lunch, but I'll enjoy it later, thanks. Cult Apothecary. So many weird things to pronounce. For each enemy minion, restore true health to a hero. This might actually work against... I think there are a lot of counter aggro cards that I've seen today. Like the stat distribution for some. And a lot of taunts too. So, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we'll find out. Another pirate, but a Boreal one this time. Interesting. I think we're at all of them already. Pirate synergy, but among classes. Seems like my donation add-on is outdated. Whoops. Oh, the second legendary. How many packs are we in? Mark of Yisharj. A golden Cho'gall. The next spell you cast this turn costs health instead of mana. This seems interesting enough not to instantly disenchant it. Was there a spell that... Isn't there a Warlock spell where you get like waste all your mana and get tentacles? Like 30 tentacles for all your health. Darkshire Councilman. After you summon a minion, gain +1 attack. Oh, this could be interesting for Zoo. Huh. With 5 health, that's pretty resilient also. But bad to play into, I don't know, a Shredder or something. Something among these lines. What's that? Scarum Cultist, another Cthulhu card. I wonder how many there are actually. 1,600 dust to craft Nsoth. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Forbidden Flame. Yeah, some like Cho'gall. It's too a minion though. But you somehow get Cho'gall on the board, Unstable Portal or something, and then you play this, and then you can deal 30 damage on... How's it called? The 4/3 that deals damage to a hero, the Warlock minion? You can force a draw, I guess. Councilman into Forbidden Ritual. Was it play or summon? Now that I think about it, I didn't read it properly. Is the Councilman play or summon? If it was summon, it's insane actually. Because you can also combat with, I don't know, Imp Gang Boss and Implosion and all the other things that are Haunted Creeper. Oh, another legendary. This one again. So I guess I can disenchant the golden one and get another one. It's summon? Okay, so yeah. So you can use it on 3, and even if you play it with, I don't know, a Death Rattle card or an effect card that spawns other minions, you can instantly get it to work. It's kind of like Knife Juggler, but in stats. That's cool. Faceless Behemoth. 10 mana, 10/10. Great. Would rather play the... I forgot the name. The big thing. And, oh, this scaled net. Okay, I have to look this up. I just clicked this away. What is this? The 9 mana whatever that deals 4 damage. Battlecry. Scaled Nightmare. Dragon. At the start of your turn, double this minion's attack. A 2/8 for 6? In a drag. Oh, this could fit very well into a dragon whatever deck. That's an interesting card. Has to be dealt with, but is pretty resilient. Well, it doesn't have to be. Like 4/8 for 6 is good, but not insane. But the next turn gets sick. Okay, I literally don't want to make a zoo deck now. Great. Yeah, I don't. I'll have to look at all the cards to think about the deck I want to make. Usher of Souls again. Shadow Word Horror. Destroy all minions with 2 or less attacks. Yeah, I feel there is a lot of hate against aggro within these cards. I'm not sure if this is true, but it feels this way at least. So, yeah. Give me a second. Okay. And we keep going. Infested Wolf. This one again. Okay, it's just 1/1 spiders for farm mana. It's not that insane. But it gives you beasts. So I guess Midrange Hunter will remain in the meta. And they probably will play Hunter's Mark even with 1 mana cost. Primal Fusion. Yeah, it's just one minion, but you can play it on your totems as well, I think. So it's kind of a tempo card, I guess. The Amgam Rager. Stormcrack. Yeah, Thistle Thief. Nothing new. Another primal flea. Corrupted Seer. Deal 2 damage to all non-Murloc minions. 6 mana, 2/3. Really? Okay, great. You need like an Organized Hell Priest with that, I guess. What is this Corrupted Seer thing? It's like... I don't know. I feel it's kind of like Unstable Ghoul or something, but way too expensive. It's like a Consecrate. If you play an all-out Murloc deck, then this is a Consecration attached to a body for the same cost. It's not that good. For 2/3 minion, I would say 4 mana would probably be in line. 5 would be maybe playable in some situation, but 6 seems just really bad. Hammer of Twilight. Summon a 4/2 elemental, Death Rattle. 4 is usually a good attack value. And you get in... The 4/2 elemental is pretty unstable though, but it's a minion attached to a weapon. So it's kind of a charge minion that spawns another minion. Seems okay to experiment with that. Demented Frostcaller. Okay, we're getting into the area where we've seen all the cards already. Ah, the lag. Aggro Shaman is better than ever? Okay. That's interesting to me because, as I've said, I feel there's a lot of anti-aggro cards here, but people would have to play them, right? There were anti-aggro cards in many... Wow. That's pretty good. The stats with Taunt would be playable even like in Arena or something, just for the stats. It's a way better Fen Creeper, obviously. And you get Cthulhu value. Epic, rare. Aw. Ancient Harbinger. At the start of your turn, put a 10 cost minion from your deck into your hand. Okay, that's not too great actually. But I think Cthulhu is 10? At least Yoxaron is, huh? But it's just in your hand, you still have to play it, so... Has a nice artwork though. Shifting Shade. Copy a card from your opponent's deck and... More stealing cards for Priest. So many epics. Kabbalist's Tome at 3 random mage spells to your hand. Okay. Pretty nice for Tempo Mage, maybe. The stats are pretty insane actually on this one. Selfless Hero. It just occurred to me that I don't even know. No, Arena is still wild, right? You can get everything. Would be weird if it wasn't. Okay, let's see. The 4th one. Oh. That's nice. Well, it's expensive and not great, but it's another golden legendary and it looks nice. And it's an anti-aggro card, just like I said. Golden, common. Forbidden Ancient. Spend all your mana again +1/+1 for each mana spent. The less silence in the deck, or more expensive silence, that's also getting better. It helps you to curve out. It's pretty nice. The Cthulhu minions won't show up in the draft? Okay. Ooh. Now we're getting to somewhere. Nice. Shifter Zerus. Each turn this in your hand, transform it into a random. So much trolling. Blood to Ichor. Deal 1 damage to a minion if it survives. Okay, we already had that. The last 20. And I didn't change the card back, did I? I shouldn't have done this. It lags like hell. Ninjas. Pirates. I almost never look at this. Let's pick the legend one, I guess. Make it a favorite. Yeah, I have 400 dust, but a lot of cards to disenchant actually. I basically never disenchant cards if I don't have use for the dust. And I had basically every card I wanted. Not I wanted, but I needed. Oh. It's getting better in the end. Nsoth's first mate. Equip a 1/3 rusty hook. Pirate. Oh, so maybe we'll see Pirate Warrior. What is this? Anomalus. Deal 8 damage to all minions? That is kind of a weird one to me. Okay. It wasn't about my dust, but about the legendary that I could disenchant, right? Whoops. The Dust Boar. Headlet Grizzly. See if we can get another good pull out of something. Nope. So much slime on my screen. Faceless Shambler. This thing again. How many legendaries did you get? I think it's 6 now? It was the warrior one, the 2 warlock ones, the mage one, the randomness one. It might be 5. But I'll have a look at this. We're almost in the end, so I can just have a look into this again. Out of 100 and no, yeah, 101 packs so far. Summon a faceless destroyer. Okay, so that's interesting. 6? What did I miss? Which card did I miss? We'll look into it. There's still room for one more though. I forgot about one legendary. I don't know. I don't even know what it is. It's the big... Oh yeah, it's the big taunt guy that can't be targeted by spells, right? Yeah. No, I said the 2 Warlock cards. Right. Okay, the last 5. So many new cards to remember, like card names. Gets worse and worse every time. Call of the Wild. Summon all 3 animal companions. I really like the artwork on this one. Everything going down. But do you summon 3 Huffers? Would be appropriate, right? Okay, the last 3. Two. When I did my opening the last time where I just started with Malkorok, this was nice. And the last one, come on, something for us. Nope, sorry guys. Nothing more. Not even a golden, nothing. Okay, but let's go over the legendaries because you asked. So many things to... Okay, we have this Anomalus guy. 1, 2, 3, 4... Is it 7? Okay, let's see. The Anomalus guy, the 2 Cho'galls. I'm not sure if I want to dust this. It depends on my dust. But... I might craft a legendary I really want. Then this Malkorok guy. And the Shifter. The Slitherer. Ah, well, of course. Cthulhu. But that's not what I pulled, obviously. Okay. So that's it for 109 packs from the Old God expansion. And I'll try to figure out what kind of decks I want to make with the cards I just got. Oh wow, everything is still so laggy, I definitely don't want to play right now. Thanks you all for joining me for this almost hour of drawing cards and slime on the screen. And I'll see you around next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.